Well, I've got a storm trap here. Caught some bees. I knew it was big when I opened them up, and they just covered the whole front of the box. I looked in it. It's got comb that has fallen already, and comb hanging underneath. It's been too cold and windy to get in and cut them out. Today's probably borderline of too cold and windy. But we're going to give it a try. So I was setting up stuff the other day in the shop, getting ready, talking with my friend Rodney, and I didn't have any rubber bands the right size, so I was tying them together. I'm going to show you those. You can tie two shorter ones together, but when you do it and they go around, they don't cover the center real well. And if you got the right size ones, you get a nice cross across that to really support the frame you're putting in, the brood and wax you're putting in there. So Rodney was looking them up to see what size they should be, and let me know, and then he decided what the hell, he'd just order them and send them. So he did that. So they showed up today just in time. Now we're going to do this like we're good at it, know what we're doing. You can see them hauling stuff out from the stuff that's falling down. The idea is to get to these sooner so you don't have to do that, but boy, sometimes the first thing they do is draw underneath of the frames you put in. And then most of these frames I put in are foundationless, which I don't care for a lot, but now I got them drawn way the hell out. So here's what we got. That's all drone on the bottom of that one. So I don't really need to frame it up. We're just going to cut it off of there. And this one I don't like. I'll get them out of there as soon as I can get them onto some other frames, but that's what they're working on. So we'll see what's going on here. Let's take another gander for the queen. I don't see her, and I'm not going to frame up, spend the trouble framing up drone brood. Here's another one they've done. They just get in a hurry and they don't want to completely fix and finish the other comb that I've put in there for them. Of course, it's pretty nasty. It's not real nice, and they're ready to draw a new comb. These girls just went bonkers with it. And here they fixed some of it, and then they drew out off the frame. And like I say, these will go in there until I can get them off of it, and then I'll change them out for good frames. One nice thing about when they do this, they usually about the right size to go right in where you need them to. We'll make a cut across here, lose a little bit of brood. The nice thing with going diagonal corner to corner on these versus wrapping them around them like I used to do is they're supported as soon as they're in there. When you wrap them around, you're fumbling with them, trying to get the rubber bands to slide around like you want them to, and they don't always do it. And if you need to, you can always add an extra band around the middle if you have a little piece that's wanting to fall out or something. That's held in there pretty darn nice. They'll get that all connected and then they'll cut the rubber bands off. That didn't help anything. Kind of nuts. When they get moved into this new home they just moved to, when they swarm in here, you would think they would want to make all worker bees and get to work, but they still draw a drone comb and make drones. So they've done some studies on colonies with drones and colonies without, and they found that colonies with drones are stronger. They do better. That's got just a little bit of worker brood in it, but not much. We might be able to piece it in with something else. I haven't seen a queen yet. They said some of the wax fell down in the bottom, so she could be down there doing stuff. They probably got all joined to the side by now. Crazy darn bees. Oh, there she is right there. She is trying to hide. Get up here, sis. Boy, I don't like wonky comb and crap because you can't find the queen. Get up here. Come on, get out of there. Alright, we got her. A mark on her so she's easier to find. Alright, she does look to be doing a great job in here. So I'm probably about ready to run out of camera. I haven't already. We're getting close. Anyhow, I'll show you what we got going on in here. Yeah, I've got comb clear down in the bottom, if you guys can see that, where it's falling down and they've drawn more down. So I've got to get in and dig that out. I got another full sheet of brood here. This girl's going to town. I got to get them cleaned up. So we'll wrap this thing up here. You won't have to watch the rest of it.